Woo, what's up, yo? I'm back, bitches. I'm just kidding. You're not bitches. I am so freaking excited to be back. I took a little hiatus. I'm back. So I want to reintroduce myself because I've changed a lot since I left. I want to bring some more excitement to this show. I want to tell you why I'm here and what my mission is. I do want to warn you that I drop a lot of F-bombs. So if you're not comfortable with that, then this show is not for you. Pretty sure the boys on the network warmed you up for that one. I don't know. I'm going to push the limits tonight, though. We'll see if I get in trouble with my boss. Welcome to, drum roll, Quantum fucking Inspirations. I am Monica Painter, and I am here to light a fire under your ass, to excite you about life, to re-infuse your energy field with joy and excitement about what is coming to you, about what you are drawing into your life. Life gets to be fun. And if you are on this network, you know that life gets to be fun because sports are the shit. Sports make life enjoyable. We get to tap into the fun. And so let me tell you a little bit about myself and a little bit about the show, and we'll take it from there. So my name is Monica Painter. I am 40. I'm fucking 40, and I'm super proud of being 40. I'm not ashamed of being 40. I am divorced, happily divorced. I am not ashamed of being divorced. I am not bitter. I am a single mom of 3. I am proud to be a single mom of 3. I do not have a fucking sugar daddy. I do not need a sugar daddy. I'm running this ship on my fucking own. I am breaking barriers. I am crushing stereotypes. That is why I came. And I came to inspire you to do the same. And so Quantum Inspirations is a show about magic. If you're not into magic, if you don't want to push the boundaries, this show is not for you. I don't give a fuck about religion or politics. We will not go there ever. Not into that. Don't care. I turn my head the other direction because none of that is for me, because that does pour a high vibration in my body. So I choose not to talk about or play in that field. If you do, that's okay. I support that, but it's not my jam. What Quantum Inspirations means is that we look at energy. What is the energy in your life? What is the frequency that you are carrying around from person to person, situation to situation? Are you ready to take radical responsibility for creating your own reality? If you believe that's a bunch of bullshit, this show is not for you. If you want to take radical responsibility for creating your dream life, this show is for you, because that's the kind of stuff we're going to be talking about. I'm going to push the limits. I'm going to push the boundaries. I'm going to plant seeds for you to think about what is going on in your life and how you can shift that, how you can take your power back. And maybe you already have claimed your power. Maybe you know you create your own reality. And so I'm here to just light another fire under your ass to remind you of your strength, to remind you of your greatness, and to remind you of your power. Okay, so let me myself. Hello, my name is Monica Painter. I am a recovering nurse. So I was a nurse for almost 10 years. I was a baby nurse when I retired. I didn't even make it 10 years in the field of nursing. I became a nurse when I was 33. I decided to become a nurse, a massage therapist, and a healer. So that's where my woo-woo comes from. This is where the quantum and the energy work comes from, is that I was a healer and a massage therapist for many years. I decided I was going to become a nurse and change the whole medical system. I was going to go in and wave my magic wand and just change everything. And I did make some changes, but the big C hit. I have paint on my hands, if you're wondering. I was at the barn. We rode some horses and painted a stall. Anyway, I digress. So the big C hit, and I made it through the first wave. And my boss was a real asshole. And I made the decision to walk away from my job and step into the online space and create a life of freedom and abundance and joy and excitement online. One day I went in, and that thing was being pushed, and I was a no. I was a firm, full body hell no on that, which again, no judgment. If it's for you, it's for you. It wasn't for me. Got a lot of pressure. I was kind of pushed in the corner. And so imagine, and one day, because they were being assholes. So I left, and now here I am. This has been a hell of a journey. It's been actually almost a full year since I had to be a nurse. So I've been able to create some magic in this online space. Matt, hello. Slay it, Monica. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, let me interact a little bit. If you're watching, say hello. Tell me you're here. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And tell me if you want to see anyone in particular interviewed. So I really want to step my game up, and I don't just want to be running my mouth, although I love to run my mouth, as you can tell. I don't want this to be the Monica show. I really want to interview people. I want to interview, people in this field of sports that are making magic happen. Okay, so I'm going off on a tangent. I was still finishing my story about myself, and then we'll go into plans for the show. So I've been in the online space for about a year, 2 years, but not being a nurse anymore, a full year. It's been super freaking magical. I have infiltrated pretty much every social media, except for I'm not really into Insta. So on Facebook, I am Monica Painter. On TikTok, I have almost 150,000 followers. I am at Always Manifesting Magic. It's all one word, at Always Manifesting Magic. On Insta, I am Monica Painter. On, where else am I? I am on Clubhouse. I think I'm under Monica Painter. Next time I'll think ahead and list all of this. Okay, Matt, the source is willing to come on sometime if you need it. Oh, that would be amazing. Absolutely. Make a note of that. I'll make a note of that as well. That sounds amazing. So, shifting this into the sports arena. All my kids play sports. I have 3 kids. My oldest is 15. My middle child is almost 11, and my youngest is 8. So I've got a boy who is my youngest and 2 girls. My boy plays soccer and hockey. My middle child girl, she does horseback riding, hockey. She's a hell of a hockey player. And then she's also going to play lacrosse this season for the first time. And then my oldest used to play softball, started pitching that shit a little too fast. And she's like, no, but she rides horses and does show choir. She's most like me with her theatrical ability. So those are my kids. So I am involved in sports. Love sports, love seeing the interaction of parents and sports and how that is really shifting. I love seeing kids collaborate, and competition is important. Competition is fun, but I really am a stand for kids learning how to not allow the external world to define their worth from within, and to move through and navigate the field of sports in a way that boosts their and doesn't put a chip on their shoulder about the mistakes they make or the losses that they take in, that like really realizing that every loss is a win. And so why does Quantum Inspirations really belong on this network? It belongs on this network because if you look at the major athletes that are super successful in any field of sports, these are people who think big. These are people who dream big. These are people who believe in possibility, who really tap into the quantum field of infinite possibilities. These are people who manifest with intention, have dream boards, do visualization. Many of the tools that we're going to be talking about on this show are directly related to the success that we are seeing in major athletes. And what else are we seeing? We are seeing, for instance, the field of many different sports within college. We're seeing the coaches and the people who are guiding the teams. We're seeing them tap into these thought processes, right? They're really paying attention to the state of mind of the athlete, because they know it's not just about the physical action. It's about the energy behind the action. As a matter of fact, it has more to do with the thought process and the energy behind the action than it has to do with the actual physical action. And if you don't believe that, you can contest me. I would love to have a conversation with someone about it, like a collaboration about it. It doesn't have to be an argument or disagreement. We just get to feel into each other's vibration about it and see one another's thoughts about it, right? We just get to have a fun conversation about it and sway one another, or don't sway one another. It doesn't matter either way. It's just fun to talk about it. High level conversation. That's what I want. I don't want to talk about bullshit. These are the kind of conversations I want to talk to you about. I want to talk to you about the quantum field of infinite possibilities. I want to talk to you about the movement of electrons and how every thought that you think is an electrical impulse that's put out into the quantum. Every feeling that you have is a magnetic force that you activate in your heart center that draws what you desire back to you, or draws what you don't desire to you. I want to talk about manifesting with intention and how to actually do that, not only in the field of sports, not only manifesting the win, the game, but also manifesting the win in the game of life. Like, how do we take back our lives? How do we turn off the news and go tap into the fun of sports and excitement and joy and the electricity of what life can truly be? That's what I want to talk about. This is the quantum field of infinite possibilities. This is quantum inspiration. This is learning to talk to yourself in a way that's going to support your expansion and your evolution in life, because you are either your worst critic or your biggest fan. But it's all about what you create within yourself. You are either in victimhood or in celebration, in creation, right? You're either ascending or descending. The people that you're surrounding yourself with are either raising you up or bringing you down. Every place you put yourself in, every company you put yourself in, every situation, every conversation, every television show that you watch, it's all feeding into your field, your energetic field. And so I love to, again, painting. I need to do my nails. Someday I'll show up with makeup, mascara, my hair will be done, maybe someday. Your hand, look at my hand. My beautiful hand, my beautiful 40-year-old hand. You can kind of see my veins a little bit. It's beautiful, damn it. This hand is mostly energy. You can see it, right? You can see it, but what you can see is a small, very teeny tiny percentage of what actually composes me. Most of this is energy. 99% of this hand is fucking energy. Tell me that's not crazy. Isn't that amazing? Most of what we are comprised of is that which we cannot see. Our physical being is just a teeny tiny sliver of what our actual consciousness is. And so what does that mean about creating the life of your dreams? It means that it mostly has to do with what is going on up here and in here. Not what you're doing with your hands, not where you're traveling, not what you're physically doing. It has mostly to do with this and this. And that's the kind of stuff that we're going to talk about on this show. And that's the kind of conversations that we're going to have with athletes. Because any high-level athlete knows about this. All of them do. They know about energetic principles. They tap in to energetic principles with great intention, especially the best ones out there. They know about this shit. This shit is more real than the hands that you see or what's behind me or this physical computer that I'm on. It's all about energy. We are more energy than anything. We are more quantum than we are physical. Okay, so I hope you're excited. So I will be on now every Tuesday at 8:30. I was working with the daytime and it just wasn't working out for me and it wasn't working out for y'all either. So I want to ignite magic. And you know, we become magical in the evening. I'm a night owl anyway. They call me a vampire, call me a witch, call me what you will. I'm very woo-woo. You get to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. There are some things that I may say that super deeply resonates with you. And there may be some things that I say that really trigger the fuck out of you. And you either get to take that. I am of the mindset that we treasure our triggers. I treasure my triggers. If someone triggers me, I know that there's something there for me. So I may trigger you. Matter of fact, I hope I trigger you. That's my goal, because when I trigger you, I'm lighting a fire under your ass and I'm showing you the work that you need to do. The stuff that you need to explore. But you really get to decide on your own. You get to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But I guarantee you, I'm going to plant a seed of interest. And I do it with deep intention, because that's my goal. My goal is to make you think. My goal is to make you think about principles that you may not otherwise think about. My goal is to encourage you to go do some research on something that you may not know about. Or if there's something you do know about, to go even deeper in exploring it. And to do some really kick-ass interviews. I want to do some kick-ass interviews. So again, if you're in the field of quantum, you know, of anything woo-woo, energetic, exciting, or in the sports arena, and you want to do an interview and you want to come on the show, pop a comment and I will absolutely reach out to you and we'll get that shit arranged. All right. Happy Tuesday. Have a wonderful evening. I'll be back next week, and I'll usually run for maybe 20, 25 minutes or so. Never more than a half an hour. I don't want to blow you up or anything. All right. Have a wonderful freaking evening. I love you so much. And I will always end my show with a reminder of how fucking amazing you are. Remember, there is absolutely no one like you. You are the only you. There is no one that has the genetic makeup, that has the energetic coding that you have. There is only one you, unique you. No one can replace you. No one can lead the tribe that you are called to lead in this life. No one can do the mission that you are meant to do in this life. It is uniquely meant for you. So stay in your own fucking lane. Don't judge yourself. Don't compare yourself. There is no comparison. You are a gem. You are magical. You are unique. You are freaking worthy of all the greatness that this life wants to deliver to you. I love you. Have an absolutely amazing evening. Thank you for joining me. I freaking